it's Neets. This is a bonus weekly reading this time. It is a weekly reading, but I'm going to be looking ahead into March as well. So we're looking ahead. As I always say, I am quite new to YouTube. I've been reading for a long time, but I'm new to YouTube. So if you can subscribe to the channel, it will help me to continue. Okay, we are going to be looking into March, as I said. So we're going ahead. There will be general advice as well as specific things coming out for March, I would think. You know, all timescales are very tenuous because you can't, there's no time in spirit land. There's no time. It's a man-made thing. So timescales are generally quite hard to predict. But I'm trying to look at that March era that's coming in over the next few weeks. So we'll see what we can get for that. Okay, this is for Taurus. I've shuffled the cards already. We're using oracle cards to start with. So Taurus, I do feel that some of you will be decorating your place. You'll be upgrading your surroundings, making things look nice, having a spring clean. For some of you, you may be moving as well or looking at moving. So I do see that coming in the next few weeks. You might be thinking about it, or you might already be moving, some of you. But if not, I do feel that there's a feeling of wanting to regenerate your space. You want to make it look nice. You want to make it feel nice. And you want to kind of be, you want to refresh yourself. And you might even be reinventing yourself by having a new haircut, getting a new wardrobe. It doesn't feel like you want to stay still at the moment. You need a fresh start, and you need to look different or feel that your rooms look different. There's just something about refreshing yourself and wanting to be a little bit more like somebody different to what you are. I don't mean hugely different, but you just want to like start afresh from the last few years, because I do think you've had quite a rough few years. So it feels like you're ready for a new start and a new image even, and your home as well. So you're being advised that in March you may be creating, you may be starting the new projects, you may be getting on with creative projects that you've already started. So that's looking good, and you are encouraged to carry on with that. You're encouraged to continue with that. Okay. I do feel that some of you are sort of fully fledged and are well within your projects. You've started them quite a while ago, but some of you are still starting, or you're in the thinking stages of the projects. So it resonates for either of you. It just means keep going, stick on the path that you're going down with the creative things, okay, and the new projects, right? This is saying, say I'm sorry. So some of you may have had arguments with people that you love recently, or you may just be saying sorry to yourself for not looking after yourself in the best way. Some of you may have been indulging more than usual. You may have been sort of like eating too much, drinking too much, and it feels that you're wanting to say sorry. It feels like you're wanting to say sorry to your own body sometimes, and you're saying, look, I promise I'll look after you a bit better soon. I'm sorry I've been so neglectful of you. We've just had the Christmas period, haven't we? So it is hard, but now spring's coming. I think you're wanting to sort of move forward and look after yourself a bit better so that you look and feel better, which is great. And it's always easier when there are lighter nights coming. So I think some of you will be drawn to that. You'll be inspired by the lighter nights that are coming soon. Okay. Nurture. Well, I've just said that you're asked to nurture yourself. You're asked to look after your body right now because you've got a lot to do. And March is going to be quite busy, I feel, for you. Okay, what else have we got for Taurians in March? What have we got for Taurians in March? What have we got for Taurians in March? Some of you will be starting a new job. There may be more finances. There may be more money. If you're not, then it could be that you start to get money for the projects that you've been working on. I do see a bonus of money coming in around March. Could be April, but around March, that time. You are putting some things to rest in your life. Like I said, you are reinventing yourself. You may be closing old doors to people that you don't want to connect with anymore, or just to situations that you've that you want to leave behind and forget about, okay? So you are closing old doors and you are going forwards into new adventures and a new feel. I get this real sense of a new energy coming, a positive new energy, where you believe that things can be possible and you feel better in yourself. You feel less fatigued and exhausted. You start to feel more like energy, the energy's there again, which is brilliant. You start to feel a bit more like your old self, and you've got what it takes to go forwards now to do everything that you want to do. Six of Pentacles. Some of you are going to come into some unexpected money, it seems, because there's two sort of cards that offer money there. I think you're going to come into some unexpected money. It may not be a win. It could be for some of you. It may be that somebody gives you some money, or you end up getting some money, extra money from somewhere that you didn't expect, or you're given something very unexpected that's a nice gift from the universe. So something's going to go very well for you that you didn't expect, which is lovely. So expect the unexpected in March, but it's something nice. Okay. The Devil, yeah, you're being told when you're nurturing yourself, don't be tempted back into those old ways. Don't be tempted back into that feeling of, I want to drink too much, I want to eat too much, I want to, I just want to abuse my body. Try to cut yourself off from that, because you will feel better in the long run. It is worth it, okay? I think you know that deep down, but sometimes it's hard to do, isn't it? It's really hard to do. I know, I'm a Taurian and I feel exactly the same. Too much indulgence for the past few months. Right, what else have we got for Taurus in the March period? I am not available. Now, for some of you, I feel that you're shutting out somebody that's not been quite right in your life. Some of you will be saying no to somebody because you are not interested in this person anymore. They may be trying to come back in, like a previous relationship, or somebody that's been pursuing you and they're not right for you. And I want to say, say I'm not available because you're not and you don't want this anymore. Some of you, it's a different meaning. Some of you, I get the feeling that you need to just shut the door and get on with your projects. You just need to go, no, I'm not available. I'm not coming out. I'm not doing this. I'm not meeting for a while. I've got things to do, important things that you need to prioritise, and things that are important in your life, on your life path. So I think you need to shut the door sometimes and say, no, I'm not coming out because I've got some important things to do for me and for my life, to better my life as well. And you have to make time for those things. It's easy to get carried away and to go out and to, socialise a lot. And it's so easy to get addicted to that in a way. But when you've got things to do and it gets to the point where you know that it's your life purpose, you have to say no to those things sometimes so that you've got the time to do it. You've got to make time for these things. And ultimately, yes, people are important, so don't lose touch with everyone. But you are important and your happiness is important and your life path and purpose is very important, because that's what you came here to do. So sometimes you have to, let certain things go and compromise and say no to things, because you've got things that you need to do for yourself. And it's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't feel guilty about it. And don't feel like you're missing out either, because the rewards take over. The rewards will come in and they will be more beneficial than, not doing it, basically. Not doing the projects that you want to do in your life purpose, okay? We will be together again. So some of you might be in a position where you've got somebody wanting to come back in. Now, some of you are not available, and I think some of you are still not available to this person, but some of you are going to get this. We will be together. I'm going to make sure we're going to be together. I am going to knock your door down until you say yes. And you've just got to be strong. If it's not the right person for you, you've just got to be very, very strong and say no. Just draw a line under it, say no, okay? Some of you may have just split up with somebody and you're hoping that you're going to reunite, even if it's just as friends. Some of you will connect again. I've gotten a situation coming into my mind where somebody's had a fallout with somebody, and it could be just a family member, actually, not even a lover. And it feels like there's been some distance, maybe over Christmas. I feel like there's been some distance. And I just want to say that you will be okay and you will be friends again. and you can put it to rest. You can put it to rest, and you can have that sort of connection again. It might never be completely the same because you've both learnt lessons from it, but I do feel that you will connect again, and the love will be there. You will repair it, but it will be actually better than it was before. Okay, so that's for some of you. I wonder if you're happy without me. God, somebody's definitely thinking about you that's not around you. I wonder if you are happy without me. Well, somebody's definitely putting their thoughts and energies into you at the moment. They're feeling a bit isolated. They're probably feeling a little bit lost, and they just want to know if you're thinking about them. They may reach out. They may reach out. That's what I'm getting with this. But you have to be very, very strong if you don't want it to. If you don't want to be with a person, okay? I hide behind material things. Some of you are distracting yourself with material things, either buying things or looking at material things, or trying to revamp your home, or like I said, some of you are revamping yourself and how you look. And they are all material things. They are all distractions. But if it feels good, then I'd say do it. It's a healthy distraction. If it feels good, do it, okay? If it makes you feel good. But understand that these things can only be temporary. You have to sort of do that revamping and then move on. Go back to what you need to be doing in your life that's important for you. We've all got life purposes. We've all got things that we came here to do, that we agreed to do. For some of us, it's kind of just getting to know what they are. For some of us, it's actually knowing what they are, but you need to just get on with it. It's so easy to get distracted in this world. There are so many distractions from doing what you are actually here to do. Yeah, it's easily done. Getting the balance right is what's important. It's getting the balance right, okay? Getting the balance right, okay. What else have we got for Taurus? Oh, let's try the right way around. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Right, so some of you have got to stop having regrets about what you have or haven't done, okay? Some of you have got to stop thinking, stop ruminating, because when you overthink, it's not good for your soul, and it's not productive, and it doesn't actually make things better. You never get the answer that you need. You never get to the bottom of it. You're better off not thinking about it at all and cutting it off, okay? Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. So you are being told to move forwards with confidence, with courage. I don't want you to feel bad about moving forwards. You might be sad about letting some things go in your life, but it's worth it. It's time to move on now. The chapter has ended, and you can't change that. You have to move on. You have to move forwards. Nothing ever stands still. Even if we want to stay in that same passageway and that same chapter of our lives, nothing stands still. You have to move forwards. Things change. Time moves on. It's time for the next chapter. I feel that strongly with a lot of you. What else have we got for Taurus? What are the dominant emotions that run my life? How do you fill your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger, anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feelings we seek. But when we begin filling every day with that which we value the most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. You're given a soul action. Lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values and your expectations to match your desires. This is the law of attraction. It's kind of saying, if you don't know what you want, think about how you want to feel, because whatever you want to feel like, you will attract in certain situations that will make you feel like that, okay? What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? That's important as well, because you should enjoy the journey with whatever you're doing in your life. You should actually enjoy doing it. It's not just about the success at the end. You should enjoy doing what you're doing. I mean, I enjoy these readings. I really enjoy doing this. And of course, if it takes off and it's successful and it blows up into something bigger, then of course I would be amazingly happy with that. but I actually enjoy doing it, even if it doesn't. And that's important, because how many of us do things because we need the money or that? And I know you have to do that. You have to earn money in this life, unfortunately, and it's not a nice thing. I hate it. But we have to do that. We have to live. So some things you will do because you want money and need money. Some things you will do because you actually just love it and enjoy it. And I write music because I love it and enjoy it when I can. The link to my music is actually in the description if you do want to have a listen. It's healing music, so I think it's going out there for the higher good. It's going out there to help people. I'm putting healing frequencies into modern music, so that's my thing, and the cards are my thing as well. And I love doing those things, so I want you to get into things that you love doing. And I think you'll do more of that in March. I think you're going to do a lot more of that in March. I've got a feeling. So you're being encouraged by Spirit in March to go forward and do the things that you love. Revamp yourself, but don't hide behind that. Don't do too much of the material comfort shopping, comfort buying. Don't do too much of that. Make sure you're looking after yourself as well. Be healthy. But March is quite productive. I feel an energy that's very productive. It's very creative. Absolutely. Some of you will get exes coming back wanting to speak to you. Some of you won't. But it's time to sort of say, no, I am not available for some of you anyway. And some of you will repair arguments that you've had with maybe family members. You'll repair things. So that's looking good as well. I hope that resonates with a lot of you. Okay, let's speak again soon. Take care.